Welcome back to Let's Play Live a Live. Considering the fact that I'm farming out 5 Beast Fangs for the, for gear alone, I figured I should show what I'm doing. I'm on the screen after the cave, and I find any encounter really here, and just kind of flee from it because the actual encounter is rerolled every single time. So you can just kind of keep on trying to roll into the encounter with a bunch of the Archaeotheriums. And then you use the OO ability because that affects the whole 7x7 grid. And then you just kind of hit pass a few times. Or you could use like something else that has some delay. Doesn't really matter because everything else is going to die once the OO is activated, like here. And you're going to get one almost every time. And then if you run out of encounters, you just kind of try again by going in and out of the map. Also acceptable as per RPG Classics Shrine are any encounters with several saber-tooth enemies, because they can also drop Beast Fangs. While I'm doing the grinding, I do want to make it a bit easier, so I believe it's a bone and a hard rock to make a stone knife, and then I combine the stone knife with the tough hide. I can make some wild armor, which is very good for Pogo. Yeah, look at that defense increase. I lose a bunch of speed, but that's why I have the Smolder Spear. There's a bit of IQ as well, but oh well. I guess I should use the basic rock for now. Let's see. I also need one more Gigagawaka for boot slot, I think. Yeah, let me check here. Which is a beast horn and a bone. I can equip those into Gori's boot slot and give him a little more speed. As for his armor, the hide is the only thing you can get. Okay. Oh, I also want to make a replacement for the Switch Whip on Pogo's offhand. I think it is the hard rock and tough hide together make the Gutson Glove, because that's also going to be, oops, a big increase in power at the cost of a little bit of, yeah, at the cost of some speed and defense, but this should make fights a lot easier for me. As you can see, I need 2 more Beast Fangs, and then I'll be pretty much equipped. For the sake of future-proofing, I also want to go ahead and make, let's see here, 2 leather cords, one of which goes onto a regular hide for a wild dress for Belle, and there's also a tough hide with the cord to make a wild bag also for Belle. We now have all the best stuff except Belle can take 5 nose ornaments, which take Beast Fangs and bone or hard rock. I'm not going to grind more. I kind of spent a lot of time grinding this out. But Pogo now has the O Mask, the Smolder Spear, the Guts and Glove, the Wild Armor, and a Gigigaga Waka, and 5 Beast Fangs. Guri has a Beast Hood, Hide, and 6 Gigigaga Wakas. This is essentially the best equipment we're going to be getting. Well, I mean, aside from 1, maybe 2 if we're lucky. As for level grinding, I think you know how we're going to be doing this. So, for comparison, 42 of 100 at level 12. Well, now we have to do the single one, but whoops, did not mean to use that skill again. Oh well. Pogo's level 13. Yeah, we get a chunk of experience. The guide suggests being level 14, so I'm gonna get up to that point. How long was the bottom of the screen cut off? I am so sorry. But, I will admit I did go ahead and use an action replay cheat to set my XP to 100. Unfortunately, there's not one that only does it for a single character. But, yeah. Pogo's level 15, Gori's level 14. So now, we have the question of, how do we encounter the super boss of this chapter? It's actually just back over on the first big field screen. Which, admittedly, I probably should have started the recording at, but eh. It's a show of power. Yeah, we're more or less set for the rest of the chapter. I will accept the extra healing items, though. Cool, I'm gonna have to fight something to leave. Oh well. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that, and then that, sure. Also, since each chapter is numbered, we will be playing them in chapter order, which I think is chronological order. Well, it's chronological order except for the last 2 chapters, I believe. Okay, so we are looking for specific clouds. We are looking for a cloud of a mammoth running. Clearing out other encounters will obviously help. That's not cool, game. Oops. That's not it. Elephas Pneumoni is just a weaker mammoth. It has like 400 HP and does not do a lot of damage. But yeah, I really like how you're essentially actually tracking the super boss of this chapter. Oop. Aw, man. I will say, I don't know if every chapter is as short as this one is, just if you're playing just start to finish. Up. I guess when it one-shots, it's just critting. The OO, I mean. Jeez. Alright, let me check the guide and see if I'm doing something wrong here. Never mind, it is not worth fighting in the slightest. That is not a good boss fight. Let's just make some progress now that we have the best stuff. With some very specific exceptions. Alright. She's in here. Oh, this is a sacrificial thing. Okay. And another Zaki fight. Let's see, let's go for the push, because that has a chance of inflicting paralysis. They did not expect you to be this high level for this. Oh, heck yeah! Uh-oh. Gory, of course, defies physics. Huh. Wonder what's got him so freaked out. Maybe it's just the fact that we fell, like, 100 feet into a ravine. Yeah, what about the shaman dude? Oh. Yeah, that's worth being freaked out about. Oh, we don't have the chance to change her equipment. That sucks. ODO. This song is Megalomania. It's the general boss theme for this game. I'm gonna turn that stuff up. Alright. So, a lot of people know the story of how this became so prominent without Live a Live being referenced in English officially by Square until a DLC for Theatrhythm Final Fantasy. So this was already kind of a cult classic JRPG in terms of like being one of the ones that needed to be needed a translation patch. Toby Fox of Undertale fame made a ROM hack of Earthbound that is considered a technical marvel, but he couldn't figure out how to put this theme into the game, so that's when Megalovania came to be. You know, his signature. It is a damn good track on its own. that simple, maybe, but very fun to play in Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy. Let's see here. Let's move you here and just go for the wave here. Very simple fight. Let's go ahead and use this to see how much HP. Oh, only 88 now. 82. And so on. Got him. Right on. And that's the chapter cleared. Very interesting ideas behind this chapter with, you know, hunting down monsters. Well, animals, really, more so than monsters. And having no dialogue to express the plot. And yeah, half the chapters of this game don't take themselves seriously at all. And the two tribes have come together now. For some reason. Maybe they always did. Who knows? Yeah, I think we all saw that one coming. Alright. Next time on Let's Play Live a Live, it's time to move on to the next chapter. See you guys then.